I think we're live. We're live. Hi everyone. We actually don't have anyone in yet, but we're live. I'm gonna crochet and hang out, and maybe we'll get some people in our live today. If you're watching this on replay, be sure to give it a like. Oh, hello, welcome. We're just getting started. I've got my crochet project right here, which I will talk about shortly, okay? Hi Tess, hi Anna, welcome. Are you guys gonna be crocheting with me today? Okay. Welcome everyone, welcome. If you are crocheting with me today, be sure to drop in the comments what you're working on. I will talk about mine in just a second, but before we start, I need to stretch. I don't know about y'all, but I have not been doing my crochet knit and stretches before I work, okay? Good morning to all my Australians in there. Hello, welcome. I need to stretch up my limbs, my fingers, my joints. Hi, Easily Minecraft, welcome. I am having a good day so far. I can't wait to share with you guys how my day's been. I feel like I've been so productive today, and it's only 2 p.m. here. Hi, Cynthia, welcome. Getting our pre-crochet sesh stretches in. Working on a Grinch today. Is that an amigurumi Grinch? Look at this nice stretch. Oh, dude, this feels so good. I'm gonna grab my compression glove since we'll be crocheting, just to keep my joints happy. I'll be right back. Okay. I also have some supposedly royalty-free music playing in the background. If it bothers you, let me know. I just thought it'd be a nice chill vibe. Okay, we're ready. We're ready to do some crocheting, you guys. I'm really excited. So this morning I started this project. You might know what it is, you might not. What's it look like to you? Kind of fun, huh? This is actually for the tutorial, you guys. I have been chatting up this tutorial for this sweater, okay? That's why I'm wearing it, because I started filming the tutorial for months, I feel like. Maybe not months. It's been a good couple weeks I've been chatting up this Raglan, and we're doing a tutorial. So right now I need to work up the yoke up until the point where I separate the sleeves from the body. So we have to do some crocheting today, which it's terrible, I know. It's just the worst when you get to sit and crochet. So no, honestly, I'm really excited just to hang out with you guys and see what you guys are up to and chat with you guys live. It's been a minute since we've done a live stream, so I'm pretty excited. I'm working on my third one today. Is that the third Grinch, you mean? The third Grinch you've been working on? Hi, Savannah, welcome. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so here's the reason why we're doing a live stream today and not a video or a vlog like I normally do. Last week, I tried to vlog. Hi, Hester. I tried to vlog, and I made a video, like I recorded all of the footage for a video, but I did not like it. It was turning out so terrible. I was just not having a good week, and I just was really busy, and it was not turning out to be a quality vlog, and I did not want to give it to you guys. So I figured it'd be I figured it'd be more fun to just sit and chat and hang out with you guys on a live stream instead. All right, chat's popping off. Let's see what we got here. Welcome, Brooke. Oh, third Raglan using Ferris wheel. I'm not sure what that is. Oh my gosh, making pom-poms for hats is actually really, really easy. There is a lot of great resources online for like free, I guess, tutorials. So, hi Monochrome Designs, welcome. Lion brand yarn. I'm actually also using Lion brand yarn. This is the Mandala Ombre cakes. These are just from Walmart, nothing fancy, but there's nothing wrong with using some budget-friendly yarns. This is also Lion brand, this sweater I'm wearing. It's very, very comfy. I have been wearing it a lot since I finished it, honestly. So, all is well. Oh goodness, guys. I have a story for you. So today, after starting a tutorial, like I've been busy. I started a tutorial, like I've been working, whatever. And I decided today's the day I want to learn how to dye yarn. The Clover pom-pom maker. Oh, I didn't know they have a maker, like a Clover makes a pom-pom maker, but that is good to know. But yeah, I'm gonna dye some yarn today, you guys. That's exciting, isn't it? I'm gonna make a video on my process, but I have this yarn, okay, and it is a sweater's quantity worth of yarn. And if you guys knit or crochet, you know that's a lot of yarn to be sitting around. And I really like this yarn. Like, it's the same yarn as this, okay? It is the Lion brand Mandala, but it's not this colorway. It's an interesting colorway, and I wouldn't say that it's my favorite. So I'm gonna dye it, which I don't know. I've never dyed yarn before, and it's acrylic, so I know acrylic is like harder to dye. So I'll see how it goes, but I'm honestly really excited to do that. So if you've dyed yarn before, let me know how it went, and tips are appreciated. Guys, life's just been so crazy, like in a good way. Life's been crazy in a good way. I wish I could share it all, but it's just like a lot. It's a lot. But I'm glad I have time to hang out with you guys on here. Hi Bagel fan, welcome. Yeah, this is what we've been up to. I already ran out of things to say, so if you guys have questions or conversation topics, drop them in the chat. My mom has recently started to learn how to knit. She and my nan worked on a little blanket for my 2-week-old nephew. Aw, that's really sweet. Knitting is hard. I think crocheting is a lot easier, but maybe that's just my hot take on that. I think crocheting is easier because you only have one tool instead of two, right? So, ooh, hi from the Netherlands. Welcome. That's awesome. My ancestors are Dutch, so I can relate on that note, I guess. I've never been to the Netherlands, though. I don't know what the weather's like where you guys are from, but it is cold today, and it is windy, and it's just not the vibe. Like, it looks nice outside, like, got blue sky, and it's not a lot of clouds, but it's cold. Welcome, little old me, welcome. I have a lot of mill ends yarn. So much, filled up half of my shed. Now I have to find something to do with it all. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, I have a lot of yarn. Like, if you guys see me like reorganizing my like craft room, you guys know I have a lot of yarn. And I think ever since I started working at the yarn shop, I've wanted to be more I guess just intentional about my yarn purchases and what I'm buying and what I'm making with it, and just like, I don't know, like there's buying yarn and crocheting and knitting are like two different hobbies. Hi Teresa, welcome. But buying yarn and crafting are two different hobbies, I feel like, and like collecting yarn. And I kind of want to try to take a step back from being a yarn collector and be more of like an intentional crafter. And I think part of the reason I want to do that is because since working at the yarn shop, like I'm around a lot of really, really high quality yarn, and it's just so nice. It honestly has just kind of opened my eyes up a little bit to a different side of like the yarn fiber arts community. And I don't know, there's this like stigma like, oh, if you use really good yarn, you know, you're kind of a yarn snob, and you know, you're rich because you have money to buy a $30 hank of yarn. And it's like, I don't think you have to be rich to do it. I think you just have to be intentional with picking your projects and saving your money and taking your time with your craft instead of like trying to rush through your projects, I guess. So all of that to say, I am trying to dwindle down my yarn stash to get it used up. So I'm like kind of on a yarn buying ban, but not really. I am honestly considering doing some type of like de-stash and maybe selling some yarn, because I have a lot of really, it's nice yarn. Like it's brand new stuff from like Michaels and Joann, and it's like, it's good yarn. It's not like, I do have some like old acrylic yarn that's like been donated from my grandma's aunt's sister or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I have that kind of yarn in my stash, but I also have a lot of like stuff I bought early on in my fiber arts crafting journey that I don't know if I want to use anymore. I don't know, it's kind of sad because it's like at one point in time, like I did want to use that yarn, but I don't know, I have other projects and stuff, and I kind of wish I didn't have this much yarn, because now I feel guilty for buying new yarn, if that makes sense. I don't know, that's a whole tangent, but okay, I'm gonna go back to the comments and see. I tried crocheting before and I threw it across the room. You know what? I feel like a lot of people have that reaction when they first start, and it is challenging because you're learning yarn management, you're learning tension, you're learning how to do the stitches. Like it's a lot to learn at first, but pretty soon it's muscle memory. Like I hardly have to look at it when I'm doing it. My fingers know what to do, my brain knows what to do, and it's relaxing. It is relaxing to me. It's 26 degrees here, so 78, that sounds lovely. 78 degrees, it says Fahrenheit. That sounds lovely. Right now it's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's cold and windy. I don't think crocheting's too difficult for anyone, to be honest. I just think sometimes it takes time to learn what you're doing. I've stopped buying yarn unless it's something I need. I always check in my shed first. Yeah, I'm kind of right there too, but at the same time, well, it's even harder because like I said, I work at the yarn shop, and I'm constantly around this like really gorgeous high quality yarn, and it's like I want to start making higher quality pieces for longevity and just for like my personal like crochet knit clothing collection that I have. It's just something that I want to start investing in. I couldn't figure out how to do the first knot. Well, yeah, there's lots of great YouTube on there if you want to learn. I'm convinced that you can learn. I prefer cross stitching. I have never done cross stitching. Is it similar to like embroidery, right? But you have like a little grid or something. I don't know. Welcome. It's spring in Australia. That sounds like lovely weather for spring. Just saying. That sounds lovely. Spring here in Idaho is terrible. Like, Idaho spring is basically second winter, but instead of snow, you have just wind. Terrible cold wind. I'd love to get my stash down so I always have an empty section for new yarns. So far I've not successfully done that. I just keep buying more shelves to store it. See, I am trying to avoid that with all of my heart, because like that's what I want to do, is I just want to buy yarn and just have it, but it's just not, I don't know, and then I feel guilty for buying new yarn because I have like, oh well, I have all this other yarn at home. So I don't know. It's a lot like embroidering, I would say. It's just handmade opposed to using a sewing machine. Oh. I thought embroidery was something you could do by hand. But now that you say that, it doesn't make sense. I think my grandma has like an embroidery machine. I was startled when I heard you say spring, because that's my nickname in Minecraft. Oh, nice. I used to play, I haven't played Minecraft in a really long time, but I played Minecraft when it was in its beta, like way back. And I remember I was in middle school at the time. I don't remember what year it was, but I was in middle school at the time, and I remember seeing the announcement online that they added beds to Minecraft, like to sleep in, beds. I started playing before beds, and I remember I was at school when they made the announcement that they added beds to Minecraft, and I was so excited to get home and update my Minecraft so I could make a bed. That's my Minecraft story. I haven't played in a long time. Hi, can I see your dog, please? Yes, she is here. I will, I'll grab her in a second. We can say hi to the dog. Hello, is it Nita? Welcome. I want to make a cardigan in the Raglan style. I was actually having that thought today. As I was making this tutorial, I'm like, I could probably do this with an open front. I think it's possible, guys. I think it's possible to make a Raglan cardigan. I haven't tried yet, but I think it's possible. I love Raglan style. Okay, so I've been working on this pattern test for way too long. If you've seen some of my previous vlogs, you might have seen sneak peeks, but it's a sweater. It's a pattern test sweater, and it is made in panels and not made in like Raglan style. So it's not top down. It's like panels that you seam together. And having just finished that project, I don't like doing that. I honestly want top down, and I'll tell you why. Hold on. First of all, I'm gonna adjust you guys. That way you can kind of see more of what I'm doing. Here's why I like making raglans and like top down crochet, is because I can try this on at any point. Like I could take it right now, I could slip it over my head and see how it's fitting. And I can do that every step of the way. I can do that when I finish the yoke. I can do that when I split the sleeves. I can do that when I finish the body. Like I can continuously be trying it on as I'm crocheting to see how it's fitting. But when I do panels, you can't do that. You don't know how it's gonna turn out. Plus, so this one I'm doing, the panel isn't worked like bottom up or top down, it's worked side over, and you do the ribbing of like the bottom, while you are doing your row, and you're like switching your hooks to a smaller size while you're doing the ribbing. And I like how it turned out. I like this pattern, and I'm gonna make a whole video on it, but I don't know, I didn't like not being able to try it on as I was going, and it was just kind of a weird experience, and I feel like that has kind of solidified my preference for doing Raglan style tops and not making paneled sweaters. Gotta say, you're my favorite crochet vlogger. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. There are so many great crochet vloggers out there though. Like I don't even think I'm in the running for that. I would never use a sewing machine. I would be afraid of accidentally cutting my fingers. I actually learned how to sew, but way before I learned how to like crochet. Like I used to sew, I've made a couple quilts with my grandma. I used to do cosplaying, because I was like really big in like the anime gaming scene. So I used to do a lot of like cosplay, and I'd like sew my little costumes. It was a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't done that in a long time. But yeah, so I know how to sew. I've sewed quite a bit actually, but I prefer this 100%. Would you ever do a temperature blanket? I've debated on it, but being in Idaho, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to even attempt with all the snow we get here. Yeah, so I'm in Idaho as well, and we do get a lot of snow. I'm in southern Idaho. I don't know. I'll show you this. I'll show you the dog in just a second, you guys. I'm gonna finish this row here. I am currently working on making a sweater, very similar to the one I'm currently wearing. I made this as well, and I'm working on the top right now. So this is the neck, and it's just going to grow outwards for a while. I also really like the colors on this. I'll show you, like the yarn that I'm using is really pretty. It's a lot of like grays and blue, and it kind of ombres. What's your favorite dog breed? I specifically love Labradors, German Shepherds, and Huskies. I don't know if I have a favorite. I love Stella. She's her own dog breed at this point. Yeah, you guys, you don't have to repeat yourself on the chat. I will get to your comments. I'm just taking my time because there's only like 25 people in here, so we're not over flooding the comments, so we don't need to. I'm working on a mesh sweater. That sounds lovely. I wish I was working on a mesh. I guess it's a very fine mesh, I suppose. But yeah, I'm almost done with the row, and we'll get the dog on the stream. It's actually funny. That's how I was inspired. I was inspired to do this live stream because someone emailed me through my work email, the one that's in the bio of all my YouTube videos, and their email was, "Can you live stream with your dog, please?" And that was the whole email. Like, it wasn't signed or anything. I don't know who it was from. And I got that email last week when I was having just like a really rough week, and the vlog wasn't turning out, and I was like so stressed. And I was like, I don't know, I just was not feeling the vlog I was filming, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm gonna do a live stream with my dog because I can't. Because I ain't doing this vlog anymore. And then I actually felt a whole lot better giving up that vlog, so. Okay. This row is finished. Can you guys even hear the music in the back? Like, I can turn it up, or I don't know. Hi, Miss Izzy, welcome. Stella, do you want to come be in a vlog? That's not a vlog, it's a live. Come here, dog. Come here. Let's see if we can get her to hop up on the couch. You want up here? Come on. Hop up. And come up here. She stretch. Come on. Hop up. Come here, doggy. You load up. You load up. Come here. Come on. Jump. Jump. Oh, look at this sweet dog. Oh, hi doggy. I'm working on a bunch of Halloween cross stitches right now. Do you keep your cross stitch in the little like wooden, it's like a little wooden circle, right? This is the dog. This is Stella. Oh, it's a nice dog. I feel like there's quite a few different ways to do Raglan, Anna, but I don't know. I don't think there's like one specific right way. Oh, big yawn, little dog. I'm glowing today. Thanks. I washed my face. It's a black lab. She is half lab, half Bernese Mountain Dog. And no, I don't have a moderator. I actually have no idea how to add a mod, to be honest, especially on a phone. So I don't know how to do that. My live streams haven't gotten too rowdy yet. I made your mesh sweater and I love it, but I made it into a mesh shirt instead. I think I need to do that next spring or next summer to do like a t-shirt. You sleeping, dog, huh? You was sleeping. Are you sniffing my face? She doesn't know she's on the internet right now. What? They're saying hi to you. They're saying hi to you. They're talking to you. When I was little, I was obsessed with the Bernese Mountain Dog this dog breed book. And that was one of my favorite one in the book. You know what's funny? When we were looking for dogs, she's also part poodle. Very, very slim, as you can tell. Oh, she makes a lot of noises like that, by the way. So her exact dog breed is, she's 50% lab. And then she's half golden mountain doodle, which is golden retriever, Bernese Mountain Dog, and poodle. So she's a special little doggy. She is. She's not normally allowed on the couch. So this is a very special moment for this little dog. But yeah, Anna, you're probably right. I will need a mod at some point, but I need to figure out how to do that. In the future, I would love to do live streams on my computer. I need to buy a webcam before I do that and a microphone. But I think it'd be a lot of fun to do live streams on the computer and maybe like play some cozy games and I can entertain you guys while you do your craft. I think that would be a lot of fun. Oh, you are just shedding like mad, dude. This dog doesn't ever stop shedding. Have you done a jar picks my crochet project video? I have not. And I think it would be a lot of fun, but I feel like I just always have too many projects going. I could tell by how long it took her to get on the couch. She was like, dude, I don't know. Yeah, she's like real hesitant about it. Oh, is that the spot? Oh, that's the spot. She's kicking her leg. Here, why don't you come over? Come be my my guest, my special guest. Come on, come here. Oh. This dog, guys. There's a thing called Nightbot that Crochet Vision and Kelsey use. I have seen that actually on their the live stream that they did. I have not figured out how to, I don't know anything about that. I think you might need to be on a computer because I currently live stream with my phone and then I have my iPad over here so I can read the comments better. But this dog is sprawl. Oh my, she's crazy. Crazy hairy dog. I'm honestly considering making some cursed yarn from her hair. Is that a terrible idea? Like, it sounds terrible, but like, if I could clean her shed like really well and then spin it into yarn and then make her like a dog blanket out of her yarn. Is that terrible? I don't, maybe that's absolutely cursed. I don't know, but it sounds... What? Am I paying them too much attention and not paying you enough, huh? Bago Day did it. I'm not sure who that is. Crochet bobble makeup with no zipper, please. Bobble makeup? Oh, pouch. Maybe. I feel like there's probably already tutorials for that. Hold on, let me grab my my tea here. I haven't had any tea yet. What's your guys' drink of choice this afternoon? What's the drink? I've got lemon ginger with a little bit of honey, and I have my water with my very own koozie on it. I have the one with the little mushroom on there. Can belly rubs the dog. Well, she's what are you doing? I've made my cat toys from their own fur. Cleaned it and spun it with some other roving. They weren't impressed, but I was. Okay. I might need to try it, you guys. I think Stella would love a little dog blanket made out of her own fur. It might take me a couple years to. Oh, maybe not. It might take me about a year to collect enough fur, but I need to learn how to spin yarn before I legitimately try, you know. But the octopus. His name is Odysseus. He was the first amigurumi I ever made. He's kind of giant. But he hangs out on the couch in my craft room. I love tea so much. I'm on the water train right now, but my coffee this morning was delish. I used an oatmeal cookie creamer. Oh my gosh, that sounds so good. I've been loving tea lately, herbal tea specifically. This is actually my second cup of tea today. So good. But I think I just love a hot beverage, especially when it's getting cold outside. Like, I want a hot beverage. I do love water though. I always have my water with me. Okay. Put this up. Out of the way of my little live flame over there. I think we can leave Stella on the couch. I'm gonna tilt you guys down so you can see her cute face. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna get comfy over here, and we're gonna pick back up with our crochet here. All right. So as I was saying earlier, I am going to attempt to dye my own yarn. Oh, okay. Are you guys seeing this dog? Yeah, I'm gonna try to dye my own yarn, which I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but if you guys follow me on Instagram, I will post updates if I get around to that tonight. I think that'd be kind of fun. How's your job going at the yarn shop? Oh my gosh, don't even get me started, you guys. Dream job, you guys. I love it so much. First of all, my boss, she's amazing. I love her. I've never, like, I don't know. I've never had a boss like her before. Welcome, Spooky. I've never had a boss like her before. She's just so chill and just so kind and just so understanding. So first of all, like, that's great. Second of all, the job is, I work 9 hours a week, so it's 2 days a week I work, and like typically there's maybe like an hour or two of like stuff to do. So like they make a lot of like kits for like the National Park beanies by Nancy Bates. If you knit, you might know what those are. So they make these like little knitting kits that come with like a measured out weight of all the yarn you need. And so I'll spend, you know, an hour or two like winding yarn from hanks into cakes and then measuring it out into little cakes for the kits. And that, you know, depending on the day, will take an hour or two. And then I just get to sit and mind the shop and knit or crochet. I made one personal project, which was like, I made one shop project. So like I used yarn from the shop and I only worked on it while I was on the clock, and it's like a sample piece. So you can show the customers like how this specific yarn works up in a project. I've only done one of those so far. And since then, I've honestly just been working on personal projects at work. So I get paid to knit and crochet and chat with people and check them out when they're ready to make their purchase. Like, it is so chill. It is so chill. Lavender with honey and chamomile. That sounds good. I have this thing with lavender. I love the smell of it. Like, I think it smells so great. But like, you know, like a lot of coffee shops will do like the lavender lattes. I can't, guys. I can't drink lavender. Like, it's drinking flower. Like, I can't. It's too floral for me. It's not for me. I love the smell of lavender. Like, I have this lavender room spray for like your bed and like your fabric and stuff, and it smells so good. Or like lavender, like essential oil, like in your bath or something. Like, that's great, but I don't want to drink lavender. Miss Izzy, I am making a crochet raglan sweater, just like the one I am currently wearing. I am working on the yoke, or like the neckline, shoulder, chest, back area. And this is for a tutorial on my channel that I'll be posting in a couple of weeks. But I'm just trying to get the yoke done. Once I finish the yoke, I'm gonna have to switch to another project because I'm gonna have to like stop and film, and I don't want to do that on the live, obviously. Lavender makes me nauseous. Interesting. I've never had that reaction to lavender, but I don't want to drink it. And Henry, I'm sorry, I can't give the dog belly rubs. She's currently laying on her stomach, so just can't. I'm not gonna disrupt the dog like that. And Spooky, it's a dream job. It really is. It is kind of perfect for me. And like, it's honestly been really nice to have like a paycheck. Cause like, since what, April, May, June? Since about June, I've been doing YouTube full-time and my Etsy full-time. But just because I'm doing them full-time does not mean I get a full-time paycheck. Like, I don't make very much money yet. Obviously I'm still very, you know, I'm still new on YouTube. I'm still growing my following. I'm still building up like my client base or whatever. Like, I'm still growing. I'm still new, so I don't expect to make full-time pay. But I will say, working at the yarn shop 2 days a week, it is really nice to get a consistent paycheck. Like, it's not a lot of money, but it's consistent, and I do enjoy that. I feel a little less stressed. Though, I will say, I am in a very, very lucky situation. I feel very blessed about my current living situation. I am married. My husband works full time, and so I do have the luxury of, you know, having the time to start a business like my Etsy and my YouTube. So he's been my number one supporter by far. Both financially and emotionally, just my biggest supporter. Yes. Oh, she just needing attention. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, forget the humans in the chat. Gotta pay attention to the dog. Yeah, doggy. He's just staring. You take a nap right there? It's like laying in the crook of my arm. I don't know when 9 p.m. is because currently it is 2:41 p.m. for me. I have not really thought about doing lives with other crochet YouTubers yet. I don't know. I don't know a lot, I guess. I know a few. Okay, so I have my little group of friends. I have a couple. I think that would be pretty fun. So maybe in the future I'll have to do a live stream with other people. But I feel like a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, like the crochet YouTubers, they have very large followings. Like they're big YouTubers, and I don't think they would want to live stream with me because I'm just a wee little baby YouTuber. Oh, what? 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 Guys, I don't know what. My yarn just ended in the middle of the cake. Hello? Hello? Has this ever happened to anybody else? What? Like, I've had factory knots, but I have never just had my yarn end. And I'm really trying not to disrupt the dog right now. I just dropped my crochet hook. This is a mess. Okay, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I know. I'm just the worst. Does this happen to anybody else? What in the world, you guys? My yarn just stopped. Like, there was just... Sorry, guys. That's not the vibe. This is not the vibe. Okay. I found the end. Now I have to tie it on, which is not great, but we're gonna make it work. I'm sorry, dog. I know you were really comfy right there. Okay. I will get back to the comment section in just a second. I need to fix this. Okay. This dog likes to stare at people. Okay. We're back in business. Have you ever tried Hobie yarn? I tried to try Hobie yarn. That's a story. I ordered a sweater's quantity worth of Hobie yarn 2 really big cakes of their yarn. It was like a wool acrylic blend, and I was honestly so excited to get this yarn in the mail. I still want this yarn, okay? Like I never got it. I did get my refund. I did. I didn't even have to contact them. After like 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, the refund appeared in my bank account. So I forgot to put my apartment number in the shipping address. So it sent all the way over here. I think it was from like Denmark or somewhere in Europe. It came all the way over here. It came to my town, my street, but they couldn't deliver it because I did not put my apartment number. So I never got my Hobie yarn. I think sometime in the future when I have a little money and am ready to buy a sweater quantity worth of yarn, I have a project in mind, I will buy that yarn again because I really wanted it and I still do. But now I'm just like kind of over it. Plus I work at a yarn shop now and I have access to a lot of yarn and it's really high quality, and I can also like see it and feel it and you know, test it. I not test it, but you know, like I don't know about you guys, but when I pick out yarn, I would prefer to do it in person where I can like feel the yarn and see it and see the colors and all of that. So I might not even have to order from Hobie because I work at this yarn shop and I get a discount there. So that's pretty good incentive to not order online anymore. Going back to our previous conversation about live streaming, Anna said Kelsey and Crochet Vision didn't know each other and they went live together. It seems they are very approachable. And yes, I agree, and I think that's a great way to like get to know other crochet YouTubers. But the thing is they are both very well-known crochet YouTubers, right? They both have a considerable following, so it's easier for them. They've heard of each other before, you know? So it's not like crazy that they went live, where it's like there's no way like Passionate Kelsey or Crochet Vision know who I am. Like, I'm way too small still. Maybe in the future. Still, 10,000 is a pretty significant following. Like, I just barely passed 2,000 the other day. And the only reason I passed 2,000 is because my sister shouted me out in her video. So if you are from my sister's page and that's why you're here, welcome. I hope you like fiber arts. But yeah, I would love to do some live streams. I have a couple of YouTube friends. One of which is in the chat, or was. I don't know if you're still here, Monochrome, but I have a couple friends on YouTube. I think it'd be fun to go live with them at some point. But yeah, I imagine if you're in Sweden that it probably ships pretty quick. It took like 2 or 3 weeks. 5 nights at Kayla's. Yeah, and except for instead of animatronics, there's just a Stella dog, and I'm just crocheting all night. For those of you who don't know, my sister is also a YouTuber here on this platform. Obviously, she's a YouTuber. She's been on YouTube for 14, almost 15 years, and she does content on the video game 5 Nights at Freddy's. Finished my Halloween sweater yesterday. That's awesome. I am not doing anything for Halloween. I have a shift at the yarn shop, so I'm gonna be working there. And I have a bright orange crochet sweater that I'm gonna wear. Like, that's my Halloween costume. That is one of my favorite things about working at the yarn shop, though, is it is the best excuse to wear my crochet clothes. I love it. Every week I'll show up in a different, like, crochet sweater, and it's just such a vibe. Such a vibe. You were a witch at your crochet party, your Halloween party last week. That's pretty cool. I was a witch before in, like, middle school, I think. And yes, easily Minecraft. It is very, very challenging. I did beat the game, though, at least one of the endings, and I got farther than Matt Pat did, so I'll take it. Honestly, it's the vibe, just like crocheting and just the dog taking a nap. It's nice. Also, my hair is like driving me crazy. Oh, wait. Sorry if I'm in your way, dog. I'll move. It's okay. Don't. She's just gonna take a nap on me now. Okay, well, you don't. No more nap, I guess. All right. That's fine. I'm gonna sit different because my. Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Sorry, dog. I did not make up the octopus pattern. This octopus, he is from Humble Child Co. On Etsy or Instagram. He is the Anchor the Octopus pattern. I did, however, adjust my yarn because I used t-shirt yarn for him instead of like blanket yarn or like plush yarn, and I did adjust my hook size accordingly, so he did turn out pretty big. Alright, I've got nothing else to say, so Q&A time. Ask your questions, or conversation starters. What's your go-to conversation starter when you got nothing to talk about? How do you break the awkward silence? Like, what's your go-to? What did you do on the weekend? That's a good one. My husband just texted me. Sorry, I got distracted. What did I do on the weekend? I made a weekend vlog, you guys. Honestly, I'm really excited about this vlog. I think it was a lot of fun. We didn't do a ton of fiber arts crafting. We did a little bit, but, well, I guess technically, I went to a trunk show at my yarn shop, and I hung out there, and I started a new project, which you'll have to go watch the vid to see. And what else did I do? I had to spend some time in my ceramics class, like extra, like I had to go into the open lab to catch up. I wouldn't even say catch up because it's not like I'm behind, but like everyone's behind. Like they're just expecting a lot out of us in this ceramics class, to be honest. I'm really excited for us to be done with that. I signed up for a class for next semester. I will be continuing my college degree. Pretty excited about that. I will be taking Art History 2. I took Art History 1 a couple years ago when I was in college initially. So I'm excited to take Art History 2. Really curious to how my teacher's gonna react to me showing up again after having dropped out a couple years ago. But hey, you know what? It don't matter. At least I'm still attempting to finish this degree, so. Nice weather we're having, huh? No, not really. It's nice weather to sit inside and drink a cup of tea and crochet. So I guess in that sense it is nice weather we're having. Okay. Okay. Sorry. The dog's in the shot. I don't know what more you want from me. We put Henry in timeout. Anna, would you like to be promoted to the moderator of this live stream? Because I think I can do that from my phone. I think I figured it out. And Miss Izzy, I did have to pay for the octopus pattern. I didn't block him. I just put him in timeout for 24 hours, so he won't be able to comment on the live stream anymore. He can still watch and enjoy Stella being in the frame. But yes, I believe the pattern for the octopus was maybe $6 or $7, but I think it's worth it. I think it's a great pattern. And yes, Gory Arts. My snake, he's doing great. He lives downstairs. He's not, honestly, if I had space, I would love to put him upstairs and he could like be in the background of the vids, but he's got his little nook downstairs. Yeah, I'll definitely show him off in the next video. He's doing good. My snake's name is Noodle. He's a ball python. I've had him for 6 years. Yeah, I do love that little noodle guy. It's actually the reason I have a snake tattoo. I'll show you in a sec. So if you guys didn't know, I do have, oh my gosh, how did I not know what arm my tattoo's on? I have a little snake tattoo, my little noodle boy. And I also have this one I got in Costa Rica. If you want to see me getting this tattoo, you can go watch my Costa Rican crochet vlog, which is up on my channel after this live stream. Noodle is such a classic snakey name. Yes, I agree. And you know, every time I tell people his name, they laugh. Like, it's just like humorous to have a snake named Noodle. But I love him. He is a noodle. He's a little noodle boy. Let me see here. So I think I'm gonna make you a mod. I think we can just do that. Okay. Anna, welcome to mod status. Yes, Noodle is my pet snake. snick. He is a snick. Noodle, a noodle snick. A danger noodle. Minus papaya. Aww. I love that. Is yours a ball python as well? I noticed on the carving jack-o'-lanterns video on Andy's channel, your cross tattoo. Yes, that one is up here. I'm not going to try to pull up my sweater for that, but yes, I do have a cross tattoo. White and yellow, oh my gosh. Yeah, best of luck. I think you can just like click on the names of the chat to, I guess, make adjustments as needed. Do you have a favorite yarn you've used so far? Oh, that's a hard question. You know, it's funny, my favorite yarn for a while there was the Big Twist Prism. Okay, I'll show you. I actually have it right here. I have like a bunch of projects down here in case I get bored of one, I can do another one. So for a while, this was my favorite yarn, the Big Twist Prism, in this color, Tiger's Eye. But it is the yarn, I used this yarn to make my pattern test for that sweater I've been talking about the unnamed pattern test. And it's not my favorite anymore. I think I just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I don't think I have a favorite. I just like yarn that is soft to the touch, especially where I make a lot of wearables. So I want stuff that feels good on my skin, so like sweaters and stuff, which like even acrylic, I don't mind. Like this is acrylic. I'm currently working with acrylic. Like I don't mind acrylic. It doesn't have to be like wool, silk, alpaca blend. Those are nice and I do appreciate those too, but hi Michaela, oh my gosh, I hope you're enjoying your vacay. My friend Michaela, she's in Puerto Rico right now and low-key a little jealous, but excited for her. Hope she's having the best time. Which vid did you get the tattoo in the Costa Rica vlog? I think it's either part 3 or part 4. I can't remember off the top of my head. And thank you, Brenda. This sweater is very, very cozy. I'm actually working on the tutorial for it. Though I will say in the tutorial, as you can tell, I am not switching colors every row. So it's definitely giving a different look, but these are the same pattern, okay? Switching colors every row is it's a commitment. I think it turns out great, but I did not want to do that again. It just took way too long. Yes, thank you, Anna. Please go like the live if you haven't already, or subscribe. You guys are awesome. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and just chatting up and crocheting away. I'm having a great time. I hope you're having a great time. We've been live for an hour already. Oh my gosh, that went by so fast. Also, look at this. I got this like really dramatic color change going on. We're going from like white to like this charcoal color. Oh. All right, guys. What were some other conversation starters? I have to like scroll back and make sure I didn't miss any. So Anna, you were saying you were new to TikTok and Instagram and you haven't figured out how to use them to find patterns. As for finding, I don't necessarily use them to find patterns. I will use them to find, I guess, like designers. And I typically find them through like the reels, because I feel like scrolling through reels is a good way to find people, or just even like searching like crochet sweater ideas or something, and then you can typically find some designers, which is a pretty good way. Or yeah, if I'm like specifically looking for patterns, Pinterest, I love Pinterest, Etsy or Ravelry are the best way to find patterns. I think Instagram is really great for inspo and really great for like connecting with the fiber arts community. But that's just how I use the platform personally. Your voice is so calm and nice to listen to. I'm happy to have you on in the background. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just here to vibe, you guys. I'm just here to have a good time. The dog is vibing too. She's taking a nap on me right now. Etsy is my new addiction, and crocheting gnomes. Oh my gosh. There's a book in the yarn shop. I always just call it the yarn. It's the yarn shop I work at. There's a book in the yarn shop. It's not a crochet book, it's a knitting book, but it has how to knit gnomes, and they are so cute. Like, oh my gosh. I don't even know the first step of how to knit. Like, I don't even think is it called amigurumi if you're knitting it, or is that just crochet? But like, you can knit like 3-dimensional like stuffed animals or like little figures, I guess. I don't know what you would even call that. I tried this horrible crochet fox kit from the grocery store. And the instructions were all whack, and they claimed a 12-year-old would be able to do it. Oh my gosh. I think something like that would make such a fun video idea. Like, because I haven't seen them at the grocery store, but I've seen them at like Barnes and Noble. They have like these little like crochet kits, and I think it'd be kind of fun to try out. But like, it might be a little boring if it actually works out well, you know? Like, I would want to buy it hoping that it's bad. Is that terrible? Also, you can get access to free patterns from books at your local library. I haven't done that yet, but a friend of mine who lives in the same town I do checked out a knitting book, and we went through that together, and there were some really cool patterns in it. So I think that is a really good resource as well if you have access to your local library. I just finished my back panel to my sweater. Now I have to figure out how to block it before putting it together, it says. I've never done that before. Like, you've never blocked a panel, or you've never blocked it before you put it together? I honestly don't know why I put myself through it. I mean, if I saw a crochet kit for a fox at a grocery store, I would buy it too. I would try it. I just, curiosity, like I would want to know. I love your chill content. I'd love to get into the art. You should. Absolutely, you should get into some crafty goodness. And it doesn't have to be crochet or knit or fiber arts. Just being in general is great. You should make your husband try a beginner-friendly kit. Good video content. I think people would really enjoy seeing him try to knit or crochet. But the last time I saw him crochet, he got very frustrated very quickly. But there are also some extenuating circumstances behind that. Never blocked anything before. Okay, here is my beginner tips to you for blocking something. If you have a steamer, that's the best way. If you don't have a steamer, get a spray bottle. Though I should probably ask, is it wool or acrylic or cotton? Like what fiber are you trying to block? It was very cheap too, and it gave me like 5 hours of stuff to do. 5 hours? How expensive was it, this kit? I'm curious now. Acrylic. Okay, if it's acrylic, all you need is a spray bottle and some like sewing pins. I don't know if that makes sense. They're like little needles that have a little ball in the end, and you use them for sewing. And I have honestly blocked stuff in my carpet before. Like I poke it through the carpet. Probably not the best idea. Another hack, you can use I use a yoga mat, like an old yoga mat, and I'll pin stuff to the yoga mat, and you just kind of stretch it out to where you want it, pin it down, and then you spray it with water and get it really wet, and then you just wait for it to dry. That's how I used to block stuff all the time before I had a steamer. Where is your husband's accent from? I know American, but what part? He is originally from California, but he's been living in Idaho for the past 19 years, I believe. So, mostly Idahoan. But I will say, when we're together and we're talking to each other, our accent changes because we have our own dialect. Quilting pins. Street pins? Yeah. They have a little head on them, the little round ball or whatever. And you use them to like pin fabric together, I guess. That's what I used. I think this dog's really enjoying napping on the couch, just hanging out with me. She got her little head resting on my leg. How is the painting going? The painting is going really well. I haven't worked on it since the video, but I'm thinking, I think this weekend I'd like to make a video working on it. It is dry and it is ready to be painted on again to do our next layer coat thing. I think the painting process will probably be like 3 to 5 parts, if that makes sense. Like I uploaded part 1, which was the underpainting. I need to do the background, and then I'm gonna do the leaves. So probably 3 to 4 parts of a little video series of me painting. People seem to enjoy the painting. Like, it did not get like the normal views that my videos typically get, but it did like I got a lot of positive feedback through the comments. So the people who did click on it and watched it seemed to enjoy it. So I'm gonna keep making some painting videos. I like the idea of being able to, I don't know, I guess just make creative content, even if it's not always like crocheting it. Because I have other creative passions that aren't just like crocheting. Like, yes, I love crocheting, but I also love knitting. I love yarn in general. I really want to try out Tunisian crochet. I want to try out needle punching. Is that what it's called? You like take this like, it's like a handheld needle, and you like put yarn through it and you like poke it into fabric over and over again, and you can like paint with yarn. Needle punching, I think, or I don't know. But I want to try out other like fiber arts, creative needle felting. It's not felting because it's not like, I've done needle felting before, where you have like your fiber and you take the little pokey thing and you just poke it until it felts. It's not that. I think it's called needle punching or yarn needle. Oh my gosh, it's gonna drive me crazy. But I think it'd be fun to make videos of me trying that out for the first time. And like, I want to learn how to spin yarn. Needle punching, I think you're right. I want to learn how to spin yarn. I think that would be a lot of fun. And then I can like crochet or knit something with the yarn I make. And I want to get into like dyeing some yarn. I want to try all the things, you know, like I just want to be creative and try out different things and share it with you guys because I enjoy making videos, making the content. So I don't know what y'all think about that, but that's kind of where I think my channel is heading. But I still enjoy making like the vlogs. Like I like vlogging and like sharing my life, you know, snippets of what I'm up to and silly things like what I'm eating for dinner or like what video game I'm playing, or you know, like I enjoy sharing that kind of stuff along with my creative hobbies. All right, it's time for a tea break. Get some sippies of this here. Oh, this dog. He's just having the best time hanging out, huh? He's just having the best time. Just a cute doggy. My tea's starting to get cold. I better finish it off. Ugh. It's a nice fall day. Chilly on the outside, warm on the inside. Got a doggy and a crochet project. Not too bad. And I got friends. I got live friends hanging out with me. It doesn't really get much better, honestly. Cold tea isn't my favorite thing in the world. I'll say that much. It is the best crochet weather. And like this morning, it was like really cloudy and cold. And I was like starting this little gray project. And I was like, this is the vibe. This is what I've been waiting for. But now it's sunny and cold. So it's like it looks nice, but it's not. It's just mean. All right. Put that out of the way. Get the dog napping cam going. It's working out pretty good. I've gotten quite a few rows done here. Oh, now you can't see my... Me and this dog are gonna be in the frame together. Oh, and then my iPad goes down. I enjoy how relaxing your channel is. From coffee or tea to homemade bread, crocheting and knitting is just relaxing. That's the vibe I go for, honestly. I like living. See, the thing is, like, to make relaxing content, you have to be relaxed yourself. So it's like, I want to live that lifestyle, and then I get to share it with other people. It's a win-win. I'm not looking forward to summer over here, and I'll be locked up with an air conditioning crocheting. Oh, yeah. Though I will say, I like crocheting a lot outside when it's warm, but not when it's too hot. Oh, hi Maddie, welcome. Glad you could stop by. Maddie is one of my few crochet YouTube friends on this platform, so if you're not subscribed to Maddie, you should go check out her channel. She does really cute crochet vlogs as well. We're just hanging out. I'm working on this sweater here. You fry in Australia. What's like the highs? Like what do your summers look like temperature wise in Australia? Also guys, I just want to say we are at 2.47 subscribers. Okay, I can't slouch like this anymore. It's not the vibe. Sorry. Doggy can't be in the frame right now. We are almost at 2.5 K. Like we're like what, 30 subscribers away from 2.5. So like go tell your crochet friends to subscribe. That'd be cool. Tunisian entrelac. It is very addicting. I've never heard of that. Don't need special hooks either. Do you use like a normal crochet hook or what? Oh my gosh. 118.4 degrees Fahrenheit. That's horrible, dude. That's horrible. In Idaho, where I am at, the highs are typically like the hottest days of the year are like 102 to 105. It doesn't typically get hotter than that, thankfully. But Idaho is more northern United States. Kinda. Technically, I live in a desert, like, which is weird. Idaho, southern Idaho is considered highland desert. So where I live, there's a lot of dirt and sagebrush. It's not very pretty, unfortunately. But the weather is nice. We get 4 seasons, and they're not like crazy bad one way or the other. I think this ombre yarn is gonna make a really nice sweater. Like, I don't know, just like with the way the color changes are, the way it kind of fades, it'll have some nice like striping, I think. I don't know. I do really like this colorway with like the cool tone grays and a little bit of blue. Though, judging by how much we've used, I think I might need another ball of yarn. I just noticed that yarn is so pretty. Thank you. It's from Walmart. I think you can get it at Joann as well. But I got mine from Walmart, honestly. It's cheaper. It's cheaper at Walmart. And like for an acrylic, it is a nice yarn. Like it is soft and just feels nice to the touch, which not a ton of acrylics do. So I enjoy working with it and I enjoy wearing it. What did you guys do this last weekend? It's Tuesday, so the weekend just ended. What were your guys what were you guys up to? You guys do anything fun? I know one of you said you went to a Halloween party. Nothing wrong with buying cheap yarn. I agree, especially if it's yarn that you like to use and enjoy. Like if it feels good to you and you like the color, nothing wrong with buying cheap yarn. We have Halloween tomorrow and it's Wednesday here. So today, oh, I guess that makes sense because you're in Australia, I believe. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys are a day ahead. So it's only Tuesday here. And Halloween is on Thursday for us, so in 2 days. My plans for Halloween, I'm going to wear my bright orange crochet sweater to my job at the yarn shop. And they do a little like trick-or-treating in the like shopping district that the yarn shop is in. So there'll be like kids coming in with their little costumes. We get to hand out candy. I think it'll be fun. Very chill. I don't normally like, I'm not a huge Halloween person. I'm just, I don't know. I think I'm more of a fall person, you know? Like I love the fall vibes. I'm not like a spooky fall girl. I'm like a cozy fall girl, you know? My husband and I helped my brother and sister-in-law pack up stuff at her parents' house so it can be sold. That sounds like a lot of work. Hopefully you got it all done. Yes, you can use a regular hook because you get a smaller number of stitches on the hook at a time. So it's interesting. So it's like Tunisian, but more like crochet. I don't know if that makes sense. Trying to finish your Halloween sweater. Hopefully you're almost done because that sounds stressful trying to finish. I hate crocheting on a deadline. Like that stresses me out. Like the idea of like crocheting Christmas gifts for people, like that stresses me out because then I'm like, well then I have to finish it before Christmas or else I won't have a gift for them, and it's like, oh my gosh. I have been slowly crocheting and knitting stuff to give as gifts all year. Like I knit a bunch of hats and I'm gonna give them to people as gifts for Christmas. I tried to make 2 Halloween sweaters and I finished one. Well, at least you finished one, right? And then you can wear your second one next year for Halloween. This dog sleeping on me, she's like so warm and I'm like toasting over here. She's so comfy. I can't kick her off now. Henry wanted to see this dog so bad. I can't kick her off now. I will say this is like the perfect crochet project to work on a live stream because it's just working the round and it's just V-stitch over and over and over again. It's lovely. It's lovely. I think you're right, Anna. He really liked dogs. I have a feeling that Henry came from my sister's channel. So, like I said before, my sister, she's a YouTuber as well, and she does like content on a video game. So a lot of her fan base is a little bit younger. It's more catered towards, I don't want to say it's necessarily like kids content, but I think 9 was his bedtime. You're probably right. I don't want to say her content is catered towards kids, but that's just like what her content brings in for following. So I think he was a little bit younger. I don't think he was here for the crochet. I'll just say that. Love the way your sweater turned out. I want to make one now. I'm assuming you're talking about the one that's finished. Yes, I complained a lot about this sweater while I was working on it. I will say that it was kind of like the project that I didn't want to work on, and I think the reason why is because I had to change colors every row, and it's just a lot when you have to do that, especially like the way I did it. I didn't like follow a color order. I just kind of was like, oh, I haven't done this color in a while, so there's like sections where it's like, oh look, there's 2 blue right next to each other, or there's 2 green next to, you know what I mean? They're not like right next to each other, but they're kind of random. And that was kind of stressing me out because towards the end I was like running out of certain colors. Yeah. But I'm glad it's done, and now that it's done, I think this is probably one of my favorite sweaters that I've made. And I love, like, this is like a cozy sweater. Like, this thing is oversized and comfy and just, it is a nice sweater. And I'm excited to make another one, and I will be making a tutorial of it. I started filming it this morning, which is why I'm able to work on it now, because I showed off like how to start, and now I got to get to the point where I split the sleeves from the body. So I just get to work on it for a little bit before I need to film again. Are you in any cozy crochet Discord servers, or do you have a Discord server of your own? I am not in any Discord servers at all. I haven't had a Discord for a while. I have one. I don't use Discord. I don't know how to get into Discord. Like, do you have to be invited to these servers? Like, how does that work? I definitely don't have one. I don't have a server. Some are open. I might have to look into that. I think that'd be kind of fun to check out. Do you have any that you recommend? basically little communities where people help each other with their crafts. Aw, that sounds like a lot of fun. Can you like post pictures and like share your little projects, what you're working on and stuff? Cuddleberry Crochet and Crafts. Okay guys, I'm convinced. I'm gonna get a Discord. I'll come hang out in the cozy crochet servers. Maybe I'll make one. That'd be kind of fun to have my own little following moved into a little chat community. Be kind of cool. Oh guys, I have something serious to talk to you about. For those of you who are here watching now, you guys are the real MVPs. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about it first. So I have been considering for some time now changing my username. I know. I will always be chromatic something. For the longest time, my art account was under Chromatic Catastrophe. So I had an Instagram for my painting and my photography, and it was Chromatic Catastrophe. And then I moved to Chromatic Crochet because I started a crochet YouTube. But my thing is, I don't want to be limited to only posting crochet videos. I think I will always post crochet, but not all of my videos will be crochet. Like, I'm getting into painting, and I would maybe do more like baking my bread, or I don't know, other even like knitting. I think I have more knitting whips right now than crochet right now. So it's like I have other creative outlets, and I think I'm gonna change my username. As sad as that would be, because it's like I love Chromatic Crochet, because like my little intros, like Chromatic Crochet, you know? But I actually have an idea. It is very close, Gory Arts. I'm thinking Chromatic Creations. So it's still like, I still get to be Chromatic Kayla, right? But I can kind of incorporate more creative hobbies than just crochet. And like, I'm not giving up crochet, I'm not giving up knitting, I'm here for the yarn, for the fiber arts, but I also don't want like to, I guess like, I don't want people to see my username and just assume like, oh, she only does crochet content. I want people to click on my channel and like, oh, she does creative content, but she does crochet. That's cool. I like crochet. And then that way, like, maybe I'm gonna bring in more people who paint, but I get to introduce them to crochet, or bring in people who, I don't know, bake bread, but I get to introduce them to painting. You know, like I can kind of merge hobbies together and create just a community of creative people, and we can just share the love of creating stuff, and we can come together as a cozy community, maybe just not as crochet focused. I don't know. I've been thinking about it. I'm not ready to make the change yet, but I'm curious what you guys think. Like, you guys are the following, right? So I want to hear what you guys think before I make this decision, because it's, if I'm going to change my username and like rebrand myself, I want to do it sooner rather than later, because the bigger I get, the more of a big deal it will be, you know? So if I do it now, where I still have a, I would say a very, not small, but just humble little community, it would be easier to change, I think. I don't know. I'm scared to do that though, because I feel bad, which I don't know why I feel bad for like wanting to change my name. I don't know. And so chromatic can be used in a couple of different ways. So if you think in terms of music, chromatic being like the chromatic scale. So it's like a a range of notes that create the chromatic scale. Or in like color theory, chromatic, which is just like different colors, I guess. And it's like ascending or changing like different hues of colors or different notes, or it's a wide range of I don't know. I'm not the best at explaining this, but the reason I chose chromatic way back in the day is because I was in band for 7 years and I played the flute, so I studied music, and I was in choir as well, so I studied music there, and I was also really into painting and art and color theory, and I would say that I am a chromatic person. Like, I have many colors, many notes. I am not, think of like monochromatic means one color, or like, right, like you think monochrome, you think of like black and white, right? Chromatic is the opposite. It's all the colors. It's all of the hues. Hello, welcome random boy. A challenge for me. Try and crochet a stuffed animal of your dog. Honestly, I think that would be a lot of fun. I'm not huge on making like amigurumi, or like the stuffed animals. It's called amigurumi. I'm not huge on making the crochet stuffed animals, but I think it would be fun to make a little Stella. I think it'd be nice. And also, guys, can we just take a moment to appreciate this dog? All right, Stella, you're in charge of entertaining the stream. Welcome to the your first stream. This is actually only my second live stream that I've ever done, so you haven't missed out on too much. All right, if I make a stuffed Stella dog out of crochet, I'll make a video, or I'll put it in a video. This dog is snoring, but her eyes are open. Nope. Oh, okay. This is a very cuddly dog, by the way. She's not normally allowed up on the couch because of how much she sheds, but... What? You know I'm talking about you? You know I'm talking about you? Hmm? Ooh. Ooh. I think it's 9 p.m., you guys. I think it's 9 p.m. Need some belly rubs. Is it 9 p.m.? Yeah. Sorry, I had to put Henry in timeout. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to vacuum the couch after this live stream. You are putting off so much heat, dog. Ugh, it's getting warm. It's so warm. I like chromatic creations. I have thought the same direction because I love so many different crafts. Yeah, me too. And like when I first started this channel, all I wanted to do was crochet. I was like crochet mindset, right? And like I still feel that way, but it's not, I've learned it's not feasible to crochet full time for me, in my body, in my hands, and my mind. Like my hands hurt. My hands will hurt. That's why I like doing other things. I really enjoy painting and knitting, and I don't know, we can find other fun crafts to do too. Someone gave me the idea of doing like paint pouring. I think that would be kind of fun. Or like trying out different fiber arts. I don't know. Oh, okay. You little teepees. Oh! Okay. That's enough of that. Oh my gosh. Please tell me you guys saw that. Oh my gosh. Your breath stinks, dude. I need to brush your teeth. She just gave me some mad side eye for that comment. Would I ever go back to making cosplay, or was that a hobby? I think I would make cosplay. I don't know if I would make... Well, maybe I would. I think if I did make cosplay, it would probably involve crochet. Like, crocheting different aspects. I still enjoy, like, sewing and stuff. I think it'd be fun. But I haven't, like, come across a character that I'm like, oh my gosh, I would love to cosplay as that character. I haven't been to... That's not true. I went to a convention last year. I went to the PAX West convention in Seattle. But I did not cosplay when I went. But maybe I need to go to some more conventions and do some cosplays. I did enjoy that when I did it back in high school. Welcome, the Chronicles of Yarnia. I love that username, by the way. Hi, Fortunate. Welcome. We're just hanging out. Cozy vibes only. Dog's been napping. I've been crocheting and yapping. We're almost done with this ball of yarn here. We've made some good progress today. I started this today, so I feel like we're doing pretty good. Crocheting Christmas gifts. What are you making? I was literally just talking about this, like how crocheting on a deadline stresses me out. So I've honestly been crocheting and knitting gifts all year, just like really low-key. Like, oh, I'll knit a hat and I'll put it in this little bin, and then when Christmas time comes, I'll go through what I have and assign it to people and wrap it up. I haven't made anything specific yet, but there's one thing I want to make. I'm going to make it for my husband for Christmas. I'm not going to tell you what it is because he was on this live stream not that long ago, so I'm not going to spoil what it is. But I do have a crochet idea for him. Kitchen towel sets with sugar and cream and matching hand soap. Aw, that's so cute. Aw, that is such a cute idea. Are you doing like big hand towels or like wash rag type towels? I like that you're adding like matching stuff with the crochet goods. Like that, I feel like really rounds out the gift really well. Both one big towel and one hand washcloth. Aww. That sounds so nice. Is crocheting hard? Oh, bye, Miss Izzy. Thank you for hanging out and chatting today. I don't think crocheting is hard. It is hard when you first start. I will say that. It is a challenge. Okay. but the more you do it, the more comfortable and like easy it becomes, to the point where it's like, I honestly have not been thinking about what I'm doing this whole stream. Like, I can pick this up and my brain like does it, if that makes sense. I don't have to stare intently at what I'm doing. I kind of just like glance at my work, and you know, like, it becomes really easy the more you do it. But I feel like it's that kind of that way with any craft or creative hobby. There's a learning curve. And it does, yes, Fortunate. It does depend on the stitch or the pattern. Some things are definitely easier than others, but a lot of patterns are, and like tutorials are kind of like ranked, I guess. So it's like you want to find beginner patterns, beginner tutorials. There's a lot of really, really great free resources online if you're looking into like learning how to crochet. And it's not an expensive hobby to get into. Like, you can go to Walmart or Michael's or Joann. You can buy a skein of yarn for $3 and a crochet hook for $3, and that's all you need to start. Like, it is not expensive. Hi, Mushroom Dragon, welcome. In the future, are you going to sell your crochet? I actually do sell my crochet right now. I have an Etsy account. It's not actually linked in the bio of the stream, but any of my other YouTube videos, I have a link to my Etsy. You can go check out what I sell online. I would say you're fast at reading chat. It helps that, you know, the chat's not like zooming by super fast. I think we've been averaging about 20 viewers this whole stream. So it's been a very chill stream and very moderate chat. So it's been pretty easy to keep up with all the messages, which honestly I really like, because then I can like spend time talking to you guys, which is one of the reasons I enjoy doing live streams. Because like, if I'm like making a video, I mean, I get comments on the video and I love responding to comments on the video, but it's not the same as like chatting back and forth like on a live stream. So I do enjoy doing lives. I'm probably going to stream for another 15 minutes or so and then call it a day. I have some yarn dyeing to attempt this afternoon. If you guys want to see more on that, you can go check out the Instagram. I'll post updates of my yarn dyeing adventures on my Instagram story. Oh, I need water. Water break. If you guys haven't been hydrating, this is your reminder. I love water. Water's good. Ooh. The dog's ear is twitching because the yarn's tickling the dog. Is it tickly? Okay, now your whole head's on my yarn. You can't. When is your next stream? I don't stream super often. I probably will stream about once a month. The last stream I did, I think, was in like the end of September. and now we're doing end of October. Let's just say the end of the month, I will do a live stream. I'll try to. We'll see. But maybe if I were to get a webcam and a microphone, like I said before, I think it'd be a lot of fun to do some little game streams. We can, I'll play cozy games, you can chat with me, and you guys can work on your own little craft or project or whatever, and we can just hang out that way. I love playing video games, especially cozy games, and I think it would be so much fun to play them with you guys. But I don't want to make like full videos. You know, like I don't know. I think gaming live streams would be better for my channel than like edited game videos personally. I often watch crocheters smashing out stuff and often wonder how long their hands will last before they start having problems. Yeah, I wonder that too. Like I see these people doing like, how much can I crochet in a day? And they'll do that like once a month. Not naming names, but I worry for them and the longevity of their craft. And I'm trying to, I want to crochet and craft for as long as possible. So I don't want to burn myself out in my youth and like get hand problems and then not be able to do it once I get older. Because I'm still young. Like, I don't know if you guys know, I'm 24 years old. Like, I'm young. I don't need to be ruining my hands in my 20s. I got a whole life to live. I'm serious when I say this dog is having the best time taking a nap on me. She's a cuddle bug. A really, really hairy cuddle bug. And one of these days I'm gonna make some yarn out of her fur and it is going to be cursed and I'm gonna make her a dog blanket. She agrees. Thank you, Random Boy, for hanging out with us today. I will see you in the next stream. Having issues with my right fingers tingling, numb and swelling. That sounds terrible. I'm sorry. That does not sound fun to deal with at all. Yeah, that might be inevitable for me, but I'm going to try to prolong that and take care of myself. So like when I do long crochet sessions, I wear compression gloves. I try to stretch before I crochet or knit, and I take breaks and give myself days off because I don't like it when my hands hurt. I like feeling good and I like enjoying my craft, and it's not enjoyable when I'm in pain, so. All right. We are coming to the end of this row here. Oh, I have still halfway around. Never mind. I'm gonna close the stream once I finish this row. So we're we're winding down. It's been 2 hours I've been live, so I got other things I would like to do with my day. What are you guys planning for the rest of your evening or morning or afternoon or night? Whatever time it is, wherever you are. What are your plans for the rest of your day? You're welcome, Anna. I appreciate you taking the mod position and helping me out. Exercise, cleaning, nail client, and crochet. I honestly need to get to the gym today too. I've been a little lazy. The weather doesn't help because I just want to stay inside all day. But the husband and I have been trying to get to the gym at least twice a week. And I feel like it's going pretty good. I used to go to the gym all the time. I was like kind of obsessed. And I've taken a big step back from that. But good on you for getting healthy. It's hard. It's hard out here. I'm gonna dig in my stash for more yarn to start something else. After this stream, I'm probably not gonna crochet at all today, for the rest of the day. I mean, I'd like to dye some yarn, and I think the hubby and I are gonna try to gym. You work out at home. Home workouts are nice, honestly. I don't do like a ton of home workouts, but I do have like my yoga mat, and I will do some like stretching and body weight exercises at home. Cannot wait to see a Stella stuffed animal. Honestly, you've inspired me, though trying to crochet with black yarn is gonna suck a little bit. I think I have some black yarn. It's just like worsted weight acrylic. I think it would work pretty well. We can make it won't be life-sized, so don't expect life-sized. And we'll try to capture her cuteness in a stuffed animal form. I started a painting of Stella. It's downstairs in my bedroom. It needs work, but if you want to see the painting, you can watch my organizing my yarn room or craft room or something. I don't remember what it's called. It's a video on my channel, but I'm like moving stuff around and I show off some of my paintings. Man, these rows are getting really big. It's taking a long time just to get around this thing. Paula B on YouTube. I've never heard of her, though. I don't normally do like YouTube workouts. I really like Yoga with Adriene. She has some nice yoga workouts that are fun to do. That's about the extent of my YouTube workout knowledge. Dude, this dog puts off so much heat. I'm like sweating over here because of this dog's laying on me. And well, it doesn't help that I'm wearing a big old sweater too. Oh, guys, I could take a nap right now. I'm I'm getting really tired. We're almost done. We're almost done. Okay, woohoo! I'm going to call it right here on this. Let me move my stitch marker. All right, guys, look at this. We're making a sweater. Honestly, we are not too far away from separating our sleeves from our body, so we're doing pretty good. Be sure to keep your eye out for a tutorial on how to make this sweater in the upcoming weeks. I hope you guys enjoyed this little live stream. It was honestly so much fun chatting with you guys and getting to know you all better. I hope you have a great day and week. Thank you for the lovely live. You are so welcome. Thank you for hanging out. And you guys are my favorite. Like and subscribe. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah. You gonna say goodbye? Get up. Get up. Come here. Come here. Come say goodbye. Oh, big stretch. All right. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, Cynthia. Goodbye, Anna. Goodbye, Tess. Goodbye, Easily Minecraft. Stella says goodbye too. I love you all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And I will see you guys on Friday with a new upload for surezies. Okay? Okay. Bye, guys.